The more skills you have, the more opportunities you get. I know that sounds really crazy, especially when I'm always just like, focus on one type of modeling. But in this case, being a model opens the door for you to experience so many different things all at once.
5 shows made 3 million a week. You are now looking at the best, the elite. You are now looking at the best, the elite. You are now looking at the best.
Welcome back, besties. I'm Lola Shell, and together we're becoming the best, aka our best selves, this year and every year. But how could I expect you to be the best without leading by example? So I'm taking you to model with me as a full-time model, but with a twist. Let's get into it. This was the perfect opportunity to take you along with me as I become a stylist for a day. This is going to be the theme of today's video, where I'm going to show you how to elevate your modeling income with other skills. All right, let's talk about it. Modeling is not a monolith. What does that mean? No model's journey is the same as the next. Even if you are the same complexion, have the same hair texture, from the same area, like the same things, it's still not going to be linear. In fact, there are twins inside of the Model University, which is a school where I showcase everything I've ever learned as a model. And even their modeling careers are not linear. And they're twins who model. Yeah, get into it. So the reason I'm starting off with this, right, is to really let you guys know that it's okay to gain extra skills, right? It's okay to be more than just a model, and not like just a model as if it's such a lowly position, but it's okay to do things outside of modeling to enhance your modeling. Modeling is not just a vacuum in your life. It's not just, oh, I model and like, that's it. It might be your full-time job like it is for me, but you do other things. You're capable of other things. You can speak on camera. You can style an outfit. You're good at makeup. You can do hair. You might be great at bungee jumping. You might be great at stilt walking. Like, you can have all these other skills that make you a better model, make you a better candidate. But the more skills you have, the more opportunities you get. I know that sounds really crazy, especially when I'm always just like, focus on one type of modeling. But in this case, being a model opens the door for you to experience so many different things all at once, right? One day you are in space. The next day you're in a downtown area for a boutique shoot. The next day you're just a hand. You know, you get to do all these different things and all these different skills that you've accumulated. Do not shy away from it just because you think that, oh, models just model. Models have skills. Models have things they enjoy outside of modeling. And oftentimes they're able to bring that in to their profession. You know, I like working out, so me holding this light really worked out for me. You know what I'm saying? But in all seriousness, now that I have that out the way, I do want to tackle some major skills that I've seen that have really helped models out. The first skill that I think every model should really adopt and get into in some form is a skill of movement. What do I mean by that? Being able to dance, to do Pilates, to do yoga, just something that requires movement of your body will always help you be a better model in every sense of the way. One, is going to help you physically, of course, you know, loosen up and, you know, maybe even get a nice workout in, a nice sweat. But two, it's going to make it that much easier for you to flow through your poses. It's going to make it that much easier for you to be in tune with your body when you are posing. It just has really good benefits. And depending on the project, you can actually experiment. I know that we're, you know, shooting and styling these ball gowns and, you know, prom dresses, but this model, if she was, say, a ballerina, right, or has been classically trained in ballet, she might have been able to hit some poses that we would have never thought of or considered that could have been absolutely used by the dress company that we were working for to be in something that they print out, you know, just because it's such a dynamic shot. They could have been able to use this for something that they do for a campaign or something more editorial. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, when you have skills that aid in your movement as a model, it's always going to be a plus. You know, you give a experience that not everybody can when you know how to move your body in more than just the average ways. You know, that's as about as like general as I can get. If you guys want me to talk more about it, definitely DM me, or should I say comment the word dance below, and I'll go more in depth on different types of movements that I've seen models use to of course, book more work and just become more desirable and come out ahead above the rest. The next skill that I've seen really work in the favor of any and every model who has it is their speech. What do I mean by this? So whether it's knowing multiple languages or having a really good speaking voice that carries a lot of emotion, or having really good diction, being able to speak and speak well, whether it's in multiple languages or just your native tongue, does open up other opportunities for you. Specifically, a lot of commercial work, things where you might have 1 or 2 lines, or being a spokesmodel or brand ambassador. It really just opens the door for more paid opportunities because you have a skill that is useful when it is crossed with modeling. Just like dance and movement skills are helpful when crossed over with modeling because it allows you to have much better poses. When you're able to speak well, speak with confidence, speak with clarity, okay? When you're able to communicate with people, it allows a company another layer in which to use you for. And in some cases, they might even create opportunities for you. They might even expand what the original job was supposed to be simply because you have the ability to speak well. And that's something that they did not even know that they needed. So whether it's elevating the modeling jobs that you are booked for, or just opening up the door for you to apply to things that are more acting based as well as model based, right? Having really good speech is a cheat code and a skill that you should definitely look into getting. This last tip is one that you can take or leave, but I prefer you take it, right? I want you guys to understand it is such a great cheat code skill to have a hobby. Okay, you will not believe for like at least 6 to 8 months. They were casting for so many things that were golf related. Like I've started to realize, I'm thinking to myself, like, is golf having a resurgence? Are the Masters playing? What's going on? Like for 6 to 8 months, just golfers, female golfers, male golfers, golfers of this age, golfers of that age. And you know, I can hit, right? I'm left-handed, so sometimes it's a little challenging, but I can golf. I'm not terrible. But it's not a hobby of mine, right? So a lot of the things that you would want to have to present yourself as a golfer, I don't have. So if I did a casting call for, female golfer, which I have several times, right? It's one of those things where I'll show up and it's like, you look around and everybody's got their golf attire. They've got their visors. They've got their gloves. Like they're ready. They're very believable because golfing is a hobby for them. You understand what I'm saying? Another one that kind of happened like that was pickleball. There was like 3 months straight where it's just like all these pickleball jobs, like, and well-paying pickleball jobs. And it was one of those things where it's just like, man, I feel like I should learn pickleball. I feel like I should have these additional hobbies because without them, some of these opportunities are not available to me. And I'm saying well-paying, like it's multiple 4 figures. But that's the thing, right? The point of having a hobby is not so that you can monetize it. It's to really enjoy it. But by having that hobby, you can give yourself an edge that other people just don't have by doing something you enjoy while also modeling. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments below by commenting hobby. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're a fan of these Model With Me vlogs and insights into the industry, definitely go ahead and subscribe and like so that I know that you guys are enjoying these videos, and so I'm encouraged to make more. Talk to you guys soon on the next one.